Beat that entertainment.
I was tryna throw it back for BG. Yo, bitch tryna throw it back for BG.
Yo, bitch tryna throw it back for BTE. Yo, bitch ain't coming home cause she outside with the team. You know we roll running by the back, no sleep. 200 on the dash, baby, this XRT. Big dog, your nigga ain't fucking with me. Bright star lifestyle was kinda hard to copy me. Janky, F&A Janko got a key, it gets stanky. Praying to the Lord, my soul key.
Welcome back to another episode of BTE TV. We are here today with Steve. Everybody meet Steve. RG.
My little adopted brother.
So today we're here. We're going to be talking about something different.
Yeah, so Steve, I'm gonna say your name. Motherfuckers gonna know it's you. You know what I mean? Steven did his thing. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. So we're
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
flat out. Alright, well, so anyways, what we're gonna do is whatever you feel like talking about, we're gonna let you go ahead and just tell whatever story you want to tell about your shit. So if you want to start where you grew up at, how you got to where you was, what happened, take it away.
First off, when I was 13,
Grab your mic and talk into it. Yeah, I was right for that face.
what age did we meet? Like 13, 14?
I moved to Wayne Hills whenever I was 8.
I can cuss, right?
Yeah.
You know, you used to try to ram your finger up people's asses. When they go up the stairs, so you'd have to go up the
You
stairs.
gotta hold the
and
mic
put
in
your
front of
hand- You have to go up the stairs and then put your hand behind yourself just to guard yourself from Ricky.
Yeah. So I told them before we got here that I used to take sexually advantage of you when we was young.
We did.
And they thought I was lying.
The butcher knife, I didn't know Ricky could throw his legs back so high, but...
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth about that. I forgot all about that. That's
yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Don't even.
Not
don't
even
talk
gonna
about
ask.
that. We don't want to talk about that.
We ain't gonna talk
That's freaky. All right, we're not here about me, buddy. We're here about you. All right. Yeah, I don't know why he
That
just brought
even
that
gets-
up.
that even
I
gets
forgot
weird,
all
man.
about that, bro. Yeah, that's weird. You, yeah. You. That's really getting hot in there now.
Yeah.
But anyways, though, so keep on with your story. Don't bring me up, though. Yeah.
So you met
part of
Ricky
it?
when
What
y'all
part of
was
it?
young.
How me and you met and shit. How you got to Portsmouth, all that. Like, what landed you in Portsmouth? Because where are you originally from?
You're from Portsmouth, Virginia, so that's where
Yeah,
you're from.
yeah.
And then, did you move after, like, did you start getting yourself into, like, trouble and getting into situations while you were young? Or did it elaborate and happen more when you were a little bit older?
Oh,
It
we
just
was.
abruptly happened, kinda. You know, I mean, I always been a pothead, but working at the gas station, I met a lot of people, and I worked right out front of the police station. And I met this dude, and we linked up, took over the town.
Yeah, he's not talking. I mean, we're talking about, like, he's asking, like, when did your problems.
Did you get in trouble as a kid?
Yeah, hell yeah, we did.
Did
We
you
was
get-
bad.
Did
We
you,
was bad.
You know, like, did you have any interactions with the police as a child? Or?
We was bad.
Yeah, we were bad.
We were
So
super
like, what's
bad.
some of the
People's
things? What's some of the
windows
things you did as a kid that you would say were bad, like that could got you in trouble?
Shit. I mean, we used to go around and just fucking randomly drink until
That'll sure get you in trouble. Yeah, for
alcohol
sure.
poisoning and steal people's medication.
He got me on the
and
E and
so,
K J, E and J kick whenever I was like fucking 11 and 12.
I got some back there right now.
Dude, God.
Okay, so you got in trouble a lot as a kid. Like, what led to that point of you getting in trouble? Did you have, like, what's the background, like, let's say with your parents? Because most kids that get in trouble as kids, it happens because either they didn't have parental guidance or they didn't have parents at all.
Right.
So,
Well,
what was your, how, yeah.
You're a lazy one.
Actually, when my dad was alive, I didn't really get in too much trouble. Well, I guess I did.
Yeah, you did.
But
You want to wait for a lady? I need to hook that to you. Let me see.
this,
Put it on the other side that way because you got your head turned. You got your head turned facing us. Yeah. So that way, yeah, it'll sound better that way. You know? But
my dad died when I was 15, 16.
15, yeah, about to be 16.
How old are you
When I
now?
was 7, I'm 30.
30 now?
Probably
15 years
21.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember whenever his dad passed away, he moved back. He moved back to Virginia, and he was only up there for a couple months. He was here for a couple months, and he was all like, he was like, "Hey, I want to move back." Boom, boom. Mom and Dad ended up getting custody of him. He moved back down there with us. We come up here and got him.
And we
Lived together forever, dude.
So this is like,
I got pictures of us laying in bed together naked.
so well, there's that. Okay, so your dad passed away at a fairly young age. Still, 15 is a real young age. 16 is still a young age to lose your father. So, what was your relationship like with your mom?
didn't know her really.
Didn't know her really?
No.
That's fair enough. I'm sorry though. But so, all right. So you grew up. You lost your dad at 15, 16. You never really knew your mom. So, at what age was it that you had discovered drugs?
I was like 13, but I didn't really do them until I was like 19, 20, somewhere around there. I smoked weed and
That's
occasionally
what
a little
my next
bit.
question was. What was your? So you smoked weed and stuff.
He's always smoked weed.
Yeah.
What got
I
you?
don't
What
even know.
is? I guess. What is the worst thing you've ever done? Drug related. What's the worst drug you've done?
I've done them all. I never shot up though, so everything other than shooting up, I've done.
So you've meth, heroin, crack.
I don't never really done any heroin, so mostly uppers.
So, for the episode today, we were talking about you have a case that's been pending for how long?
5, 6 years.
5, 6 years. So let's talk about your case. What was the case? How did you catch the case?
Well, I was on for a while and didn't get no attention until I had a package shipped somewhere and it got intercepted. Then they started investigating me, and then I had 7 video audio wire bars on me, and I still don't know who it was. I narrowed my list down, but never found out who it was.
I remember I was coming over to your house. You remember? I was
Yeah.
coming over to your house and shit. And I got the video. I still got the videos of whenever they raided you.
Yeah,
You sent them to me. You remember that?
yeah.
Yeah. I was sick. I got him. God, I was so sick.
So they raided your when they raided you, was there anything in the house?
Not much. They mostly got cash. Mostly cash. I had a little bit of stuff though they found.
How many people was involved with the whole?
It was just me and the one dude.
I thought there was more people in the.
No, that was that's why I didn't get in trouble with that shit. He got tied in with all kinds of people that he knew from his past. I was doing my own thing with him. Me and him had our own thing going.
But they still considered you part of that, though,
They
right?
tried to.
So what? So what'd you end up being charged with?
Aggravated trafficking.
So is the charge that you got not the charge that you're being charged with now, or what?
No, it's the same. Aggravated trafficking. But they tried to hit me with the corrupt organization.
That's what it says your charge is online.
Yeah. So they tried to hit me with that, but they couldn't tie me in with all these other people.
So what are you facing?
Aggravated trafficking.
Like what's
Years.
the
How many
yeah? What's
years?
the, yeah.
8.
8 years. What was your original charge? Like how many was that?
It was 4 to 8.
Facing?
It was 4 to 8. You know, I ran, so they said if I run, I get the maximum. So.
I remember you come to my house whenever it was COVID time. You come to my house and he was all like, "Oh, I'm gonna turn myself in."
Man, I did too, though.
He did, and then where COVID was happening, he went back.
Justin took me, remember?
Yeah, he went back to try to turn himself in again, and then after that, he just
They told me they
told
gave
him
me
another
another
30
30
days, and he just-
That's why they fucked up. I was dwelling on the thoughts and fucking who got me, who tore the wires, all my shit's gone, my dog's gone, family's gone. Fuck it. I'm run. I was gonna fucking handle whoever it was. And I grew out of that though.
So, what's it been like since then? Like since you've ran, like how's your life?
Normal. I really don't even feel like I'm on the run. I just fucking live it every day. I'd fucking hold the door open for a cop. There you go.
I know me and you
Have a
talked
nice
about
day.
multiple times. You called me over the years multiple times talking about, I'm gonna come down, hang out, and then I'm gonna turn myself in.
Yeah, I know. I did for a while.
Yeah.
I was going to turn myself in, but at this point, why, you know? Run it up.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it, you're so deep in right now.
I know, you know?
Hey, I told them, I was all like, this is such a good, like, anybody else, I wouldn't feel as bad. You understand what I'm
No, I
saying?
don't want no one to feel bad for me. I know.
No, I mean, I'm saying I
I'll
feel
put
bad
myself
because
there.
you're practically my brother, so me doing this, I just feel like such a cop, even though, you know what I mean, there's nothing that, the cops can't question. If the cops question me, there's nothing they can do. Journalistic
Fuck
rights, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say that because, you know what I mean? But no, there's nothing the cops can do.
No, look, they, I got pulled over not too long ago. I was driving, got pulled over with a 1-day expired tag. They took me to the Brooklyn jail, and
Virginia.
they called Portsmouth. Portsmouth said hold me, but the guard like let me out. I don't know how or why or what, but I got to walk out that jail.
And Portsmouth said to hold you.
Yeah, they said to hold me. They said that they called all the other counties and nowhere would hold me for the week that Portsmouth said to wait, so they let me go. I was like, cause I was already counting days. I was about to go in bid mode. Like fuck it.
How long was you locked up whenever they let you out for the 30 days?
Uh,
What, like 6 months, wasn't it?
I was like 8 months.
8 months.
Yeah.
Is that down there? Is that in county?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
did
that
8
shit
months in
sucked.
county, and then when Corona happened. Because I remember
Oh
when
man, it
Corona
was
happened
terrible.
because
It was terrible.
I remember that happened. I ended up picking up a job at the cart, and I had picked that up, and there was just so much work. But I remember the jails were releasing just person after person, people out of the
They
doors
were
to watch
letting
because
people
they
out.
didn't want no one getting sick and dying, so they were just letting everyone go.
Yeah, they
So-
were letting people out like crazy. I was like, shit, let me out.
And they did too.
So how long ago was that? That's been how many
That was in
years ago?
2020.
I was in 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 2025 now. So for 5 years, you've just been living the best life you could live,
Pretty much.
but you've been on the run from this charge that you caught.
Try to lay low. And
Is it ever? Is
I
it
don't
ever
feel like-
in the back of your mind? Good.
I mean, it would have to be in the back of your mind. But I don't feel like you lay this low because every time I call him, he's
No,
like, I'm
look.
doing this, I'm doing that. I'm just like, bro, I would be fucked up. Like, I'm talking about, I'd be put up.
no, look, the first couple years,
And then he's
I
on.
was so paranoid. I developed this thing where I would look at the window and look for lights, waiting to see red and blue. Man, I was gone for them first couple
Almost
years.
like PTSD.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I grew out of it.
you got that in the back of your mind. You said because like you married, have a wife, girlfriend. Yeah. I figured I knew that was very special. I wanted to be responsible. But yeah, okay. So this is your lady. So
Yeah.
how do you does it ever just sit in your mind thinking, one day, because it's a life of reality.
One day
it's
gonna
like
happen?
it's not are they, it's when are they.
Right.
We all at one point, even when I was on the run in my time before, I always asked myself, I was like, it's not if they catch me, it's when they catch me.
Yeah.
So does that lay in the back of your mind, like you're
Sometimes,
facing
yeah.
8 years?
Yeah. I mean, I got a kid on the way, so and that's my
you got a
first.
kid on the way,
So
right?
yeah,
So,
it's
there's
in
a
the back
lot
of
of
my head.
there's a lot of stress there, a lot of
Yeah.
weight on your shoulders.
So,
I can imagine.
How long have y'all
can't
been
gotta work
together?
under table jobs. Can't pay no taxes or nothing. You know. I try to no paper trail. I got a fake name, obviously. I got nicknames. No one knows. Like when I go to the east and everything, you know, no one knows my information.
So,
How long you guys been together?
A year.
Now, is that like the first person that you got with since all this shit's happened?
Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't even, man.
I mean, I've had,
if I was
like-
in your position, I wouldn't tell no one. Oh my God, bro.
I don't really.
so
Oh,
how
I
did
guess-
she feel when you first? Because clearly she knows.
Yeah.
So how did she feel when you first told her, hey, I'm facing 8 years in prison?
Piss me off, you're going to jail. You ever hit him with one of those? I got hit with one of those on the way up.
I have,
Um,
but I could never.
she kind of already knew before we even started talking, you know, because she's around family and friends that know
You said
me.
you guys were related before we started.
Yeah, it's my cousin. That's my cousin.
It's not. I like
So our
to tell
cousin-
people, it's our Jerry Springer story, you know?
Type shit. Like Dylan on Jerry Springer.
Yeah. I took her first date. I took her to a Chinese restaurant, like a buffet, and there was people sitting all around us. I said, I don't care. This is America, and just because you're my cousin does not mean we can't get married.
I think that's a fact in some places.
You know?
It depends on the kin. So, fun fact: I'm an ordained minister.
Yeah.
If you, first, second, or third cousin, you cannot legally get married.
Really?
Thank
Well,
God.
shit, that sucks.
You can't legally get married. And if you do get married, and they find out, because in your marriage license, you have to actually, if you're related, you have to let them know.
Mm.
If you don't, and they find out later, you'll jump.
No, it's
I thought they could in Kentucky.
That's Kentucky.
my cousin's baby
Oh,
mom.
well,
so I
That
guess,
says a
you know,
lot.
So what?
She's my cousin's baby mom, so
Type
yeah,
shit.
you know.
Dirt ball. That's how you know. That's how you know. That's how you know that's my brother. Dirt ball. Man, you are fucking.
Yeah,
Alright,
YOLO.
Closer the can, deeper you're in. You hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we're straight away from topic here. Let's
Oh,
get
yeah,
back
what
to topic. All right, so let's go back. 16 years old, you lost your dad. You never knew your mom. You got into some bad things later on in life that got you, what I'm going to say, was addicted to speed, as you said.
Yeah.
Speed. You never went as far as putting it in your vein. But what was your preference? Did you smoke it?
Smoke it, whatever.
How'd you get addicted to drugs?
A better question, yeah.
I don't know, it just gradually came. You know, when I was doing trips, picking stuff up and everything, I put myself in some sketchy situations, and gradually I just started getting into it.
Cause you've never done shit around me. We was together all the time.
Well, I wouldn't do anything around really anyone. I kept a, low profile.
Yeah, like we
I
was,
mean, I worked a job right out front of the police station and everything when I was doing shit. So, and I was selling pounds on the side. I was handing cops for fucking drinks and donuts and all that shit while I'm going home moving pounds. So, they all knew me too. You know, like when they did catch me, a lot of them recognized me.
I probably remembered you.
You know.
he worked at that little gas station right in front of the courthouse. My old apartment.
The one beside Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called.
And Oasis and the other gas station by the underpass.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mom worked in there too, didn't she?
Yeah.
So, upon, well, how did you know? You said they got you on 6 or 7 wired box.
Mm-hmm.
So, how did you know that they were on you, or did it just happen? Did it just
Oh, they just
Bust
hit me.
in.
I didn't see it coming. I had people telling me, slow down and shit, and just one day it happened. Like, they kicked in my door, I was still asleep, and they got to my bedroom.
just took you up?
Yeah.
So, and then from that point, how long was you locked up?
Well, look, they took me in, they questioned me, and then they let me out. Same day. They indicted me later, though. I think they let me out to watch me, see where I went, see who I communicated with.
Did you keep doing shit when you got out?
I did a couple trips, but, I mean,
You was already
it was
hemmed
hard
up.
because they were watching me, like, apparently watching me. They would pull up right next to me and, like, let me know that they're watching me. Like, not no paranoia shit either. Like, they literally were there and making me aware that
Making
they
you
were
aware,
there.
like, hey, we know what
Yeah.
you're doing, so just go ahead and quit while you're at it.
The dude that was involved in your case, did he tell on anybody?
Oh, he told on everybody.
Did he?
Yeah.
What happened with him? Did he get time
He
too?
got, he got like 8 to 16 or something like
So
that.
is he locked
got
up or is he
arrested.
out? Where's
Yeah,
he?
he's locked up. He's probably getting out soon though.
So he got 8 to 16?
Something like that. I can't
So
remember
he's
exactly.
How much was they originally trying to give you before you ran?
Shit, 10 to 15. First case ever, they said 10 to 15 years, and they kept hitting me with it.
Were the wired buys that they had you on, like, was it a bulk amount or was it just small buys?
Probably like ounces.
Ounces of speed.
Yeah.
So that'd still be a pretty good
Yeah, no, they had me,
major
yeah.
difference in an ounce of speed and like an ounce of
yeah, so
weed. on
MDO
the
is like
legal
500
spectrum.
grams or more or something
So
like that.
what do you? Why is the reason you think your charge isn't the RICO?
Well, see, that's what they didn't get me with, because,
Well, that's
It
actively
says it
what
online.
your charge
yeah,
actively says
that's not what I
today.
got charged
That's
with,
what you
though,
got.
in the end of the day, because they couldn't tie me in with all these other people, because I really didn't deal with these people.
Yeah, but that don't matter. That's like
Yeah.
if I'm
They-
say I'm like the supplier, right? And I'm selling to him, I'm selling to you, I'm selling to them, but none of you guys know each other. you're still caught up in that RICO. Like, whenever I looked up your shit on the way up here, it still says
Yeah, it still says that, but that's not what they charge me with.
they probably was going to drop it down
If you
until
look
you
at
ran.
if you look at the actual court site, it'll tell you what they charge me with at the end of the day. It was just aggravated trafficking,
But that was probably the deal you was going to get before you ran.
something like that.
Yeah, so then
So
you're
they couldn't tie me in with these people because I didn't.
no matter where you
The
ran,
problem is you ran away from
the
it was
deal
a
they was
RICO
trying to
act
give
in
you.
general that you were involved in. Even though they were going to cut you off with something lesser, you ran. Therefore, the charges that you had
Are going to
are
be
what's going to stick. So your original charge of 8 to 10 years is what you want to serve.
No, they sentenced me. I was going back to sentencing.
Oh, they sentenced you?
Yeah, so they said 4 to 8, and if I run, then it's the 8.
So you're facing 8 now.
Yeah. And if you look at what they charge me, it's just aggravated trafficking. That's what they were trying to charge me with was the corrupt organization, but they couldn't put me in as that. They probably flipped through a book like, no, this person. No, I don't know none of these people. I really didn't, because I had my own little supply line. I did my own different side thing. Well, me and Dude had our own thing. That was his old people that he used to do.
You were actively using as you were dealing too. Or were you just dealing?
Somewhat, a little bit here and there, yeah.
So, did you ever get to the point of just pure addiction where it wasn't just your everyday use?
Nah, because I mean, like when I went to jail, I didn't even. It was not really even come down. I didn't even no withdrawals or nothing like that.
Has it been so since you had to deal with that, since you got released and you got out of jail and you been running? Has it been hard for you to fight the urge to do it, or have you done it?
I've done it a few times since I've been out. I mean, up and down, you know, fucking, but nothing major. Like not no fucking steady get back on this shit. But
So like, would you say in the past, so it's been 6 years since law. In the past year, have you had any active?
no, not like
any
not on no
urges?
like addiction level, you know.
Right, yeah, just
A
like
little bit of X here and there, some drinks and shit like that. I ate a
some-
gummy the other day that about killed me.
THC gummy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you're actively using this THC, would probably turn into a zombie.
Oh
But,
man.
okay, so what's your plan? What in your mind and heart? So we got a kid on the way.
Fake identity, keep going till I keep going more.
I'll get out.
The better the fake identity, you know, the better it is.
Well, at the end of the day, when if and when you are caught,
Yeah.
it's 8 years you're gonna think. Have you and your girl talked about, hey, if I do get caught, you're having a baby, have you guys pre-made plans like what you want to do, how you want to keep in touch, you want to write each other phones?
Not really, but that's also because I try not to think about it. You know, we've had talks about it before, but I try not to think about it.
Yeah, I
'Cause
can
when it
imagine.
happens, it happens. You know,
I wouldn't want to think about it either, honestly, but it's something that
I've had
It's something that-
contingency plans before, like when I was calling home and telling him like, oh, I'm gonna turn myself in. At one point, I saved up like $4,000. I was working towards getting a lawyer
you
and
wouldn't
all
be
that
able to-
shit.
Yeah, I remember.
But I don't know. It's a little easier said than done.
no, I understand.
Yeah.
Don't think that I'm trying to put pressure on you. I
Oh,
mean,
no,
I am
no.
putting pressure on you, but I'm not
Yeah.
trying to just make you uncomfortable. I'm trying to put that
No, I'm
pressure on,
fine.
like, it's for the episode. We want to know how you really feel. Like, so you got to set your head. You know, just fake identity, do the best that you can, keep moving forward. You said under the table jobs to make money. So that's your plan right now. What is your future plan? Let's say you make it 10 years down the road from this point. Your kid's born, 9, 10 years old, they catch you. How are you going to, how's that going to affect you?
I mean, I guess the same that it would.
Never really,
Yeah, it's gonna fucking
Yeah.
suck, but you gotta
It's
thug
gonna
it out.
suck, but you gotta do
You're
what
too
you gotta
deep in, you gotta
do.
thug it out now.
I guess the next question would be like, this would, if I were in your position, because these are a million things that I would think of. I would think, my kid's born, let's say you make it down the road, like I said, your kid's 10 years old, your kid's 15-year-old. Are you ever going to tell them, hey, just so you know, there's the chance that your dad one day will go away for a very long time and you won't see me?
No, I wouldn't.
No,
I wouldn't tell my kid that.
I wouldn't.
Kids got big mouths. I would never do that.
I'm gonna do like I do.
Well,
everything else.
that
Kids
all-
will slip up and say
That
something.
depends on who you are. That all, but kids, that all relates back to like example. My kid, if I were in a situation like that, would never say a word. Ever.
My kids slip up and say shit all the
Yeah,
time.
no, I
That
wouldn't let it.
depends. It just depends. It honestly depends on the kid and how they're raised. And
I don't let
that's
a lot
true.
of people know like I guess close friends, but I try to just pretend like it's not there. If
kind
it's
of
not,
out the
if
window,
in
not
my
stuck to
mind,
your
if
life.
it's not a thing,
Out of sight, out of mind. I'm the
yeah,
same way.
yeah. Especially
You
when it
try to
comes
hide
to
it
like
in a
police,
place
you know,
back
like if
home.
I'm driving, you know, I'm not thinking, oh, I got warrants or anything. I better drive careful, you know, and blend in with traffic and drive like everyone else is.
So you just look at it from a. It's literally the same point of view, but at the same time, it's a different point of view that you look at it.
Yeah.
I get that.
I mean, when like they got me not too long ago, and they let me out for some random reason, I don't know. Then no one would hold me. In my head, all I did was start counting days. I went to sleep and started counting days.
So what do you think? What do you think the biggest reason why they actually said let him out? Let him go.
No one would hold me. But I don't know. I sat there with the guard and told him my life story and shit. He was just let me walk around and do whatever I wanted. I could probably walk out the door for real. But I think the guard might have pushed for it.
So did they not book you at all, or did they actually book you?
Yeah, they took me. But it wasn't like it was like a holding jail, you know.
Like right.
Yeah.
So they was trying to get an answer. They put you on booking, waiting to get an answer from Portsmouth to see if
No, they got an answer from Portsmouth, but they said hold me. And,
they just said no.
they called all the other places around me, like all the jails that will keep someone for a long time, and none of them would hold me.
Okay, so that was more or less like examples like back home in Portsmouth. You remember back when the old jail was still the old jail? I'm older than you, so actually you probably wouldn't. The old jail used to be in the bottom of the courthouse, down where the Holiday Inn is in Portsmouth. There's a courthouse there. The jail used to be in the bottom of that. What they used to do to people, like especially over the weekend when they get drunk, like drunk and disorderly, they had a holding cell down there, and they would just hold them for like 4 to 6 hours until they started to sober up, and they'd let them out.
Yeah.
And now they don't do that in Portsmouth. If you get caught drunk, they just put you in jail. Point blank, they just put you in jail. So like, it's probably that seems like that's what it was. It was just like a holding cell time to see like, oh, is he gonna be alright?
And they
Whatever.
let me out,
But
and
they were just a holding.
I ran out that bitch, walked for miles to get back to where I'm at.
I can imagine.
I was excited. I fucking ran like, oh, they're gonna change it.
But it's last time.
Yeah.
If you could have done, if you had a machine in your hand, you could push a button and it would just turn back time, turn it back around, and take you back to however far you wanted. Would you turn back and change anything, or would you leave everything the same?
I don't know, I changed a lot.
Change everything.
Yeah, I changed everything.
Well, I only asked that
With the
because
knowledge
you've
that I
now
have
got
now.
your first child on the way. You have clearly a love of your life.
Yeah.
So I was just asking, like, there's a lot of people.
Fuck all that. That ain't years. Hey, fuck all that. Hey, she's already in the family. You gonna meet her regardless. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck all that.
I'm on the serious aspect of it, as Ricky is on his side. So
Yeah, nah.
but yeah,
fuck.
no.
Listen, I'm just, the more I sit here and think about this, just even doing this, it just, you know what I mean? It just don't feel right to me.
Why?
I mean, because at the end of the day, you're my brother. You know what I mean?
But at the end of the day, what happened?
Yeah,
You
but
can't have the button to go back.
I feel like it's more or less exploiting. Yeah,
You feel
exploiting you. You know what I mean? Even though you're the one that
I don't
wanted to
feel
do it,
exploited.
but I mean, I feel, bro, I'm just over here like, fuck, bro. Like
This
that's-
might be like the first step into like a new path for you too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're open up to talk about it.
And regardless, I mean, it's something you can always look back on. But
Oh, the things that I learned going through that shit.
bro, fuck, I mean, it's just fucking me up over here, bro. I'm just
Look,
sitting
when
there
I
going,
went to county in Portsmouth,
Yeah.
I literally seen everything, dude. The whole jail experience. I watched people get turned out. I watched a guard kill a dude. Right during COVID and the George Floyd thing, I watched a guard kill a dude
In Portsmouth?
in Portsmouth. And
Really?
they swept it under the rug. Swept it under the rug.
Oh yeah,
I remember
I remember.
that. I watched that
Kevin,
shit.
right?
Yep.
Kevin Bailey.
I watched that shit
Yeah,
happen.
Kevin Bailey.
And it definitely didn't go down the way they said it went down. Me and 3 other people were the only ones to see that. And BCI came and questioned us, but I told them the truth. I said, fuck that. Give me my cookie, I know. No, fuck.
Bring me a Big Mac in here. I got you. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Shit, bro. I remember. You remember what I told you whenever you did get caught up?
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't, though. I
You
didn't.
shoulda.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you, cause look, so me and Steven, even though we both grew up together, Steven was never like, you know what I mean? Like Steven was doing his thing, but Steven, you feel me? Like Steven, he was in the streets, but he wasn't in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? Like Steven was more like laid back, wasn't it out there like that?
Yeah.
You feel me?
You just got caught up in some stuff.
Yeah, and I told him,
Well, I did it.
and listen, I don't give a fuck how much of a cop I sound like for this shit. I told him, I was like, bro, you got nothing, no loyalty to them. Tell. I told him that. Like me personally, I can't tell. And Steven, he stood tall, didn't tell. But I told him, I was like, if you're one of my boys, if you're a brother to me, like it's like Robert getting caught up in some shit. Robert's gonna tell. You know what I mean? And I just wanted you to tell so bad, bro.
I was doing shit with, I looked down as a real good friend.
And then the people told on him.
Yeah,
I told him to tell. The people not telling on him.
They kind of threw me under the bus.
And let me get, and even if he would have wanted, because the sad thing is, even if he would have told after they told him, they wouldn't believe him.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you don't get, they don't give their statement on you.
That's why I was like, I told him
They
off
gave
the rip.
you a-
The only thing that I told them was about the package.
Get me on camera real quick.
I told him about the
Yeah, I'm a
package
snitch. No,
because,
just like shit.
no, because he tried to throw me under the bus, and I was standing strong on that shit. And they hated my guts. That's why they said 10 to 15. And he was trying to put that shit off on me. I said, nope, that wasn't mine. That was his. Fuck that shit. Other than that, I didn't say shit. I said, charge me with what you got me with. I don't know none of these people. And even the girl that I was with had to do time, you know? And she never made a sale. She only knew about it.
How long did she go?
3 years? 2 to 4, something like that. 2 to
So
3.
altogether, how much do you think total you moved? Like this whole act of everything that caught you.
Oh, he was moving, because I'll tell you what, we was broke as fuck growing up. We was broke as fuck growing up. And I remember one time, so he started off in this apartment. Boom, I come over there. What was we doing at that time? Because we both had money. I don't remember neither, but anyways, I was coming over there. We was both making money. And then he gets a house. Next thing you know, he's in this house. He has hella shit. And I said, okay, then came up. You know what I mean? Because me and Steven, like, we grew up broke. Steven kind of was like, in Wayne Hills, he was like the rich kid. He had a computer, you feel me? A computer. I remember his dad used to make breakfast every morning. He drank pop. But I was not having pop as a kid, you hear me? I'd come over to Steven's. That motherfucker would have 40 fucking 24 packs of Pepsi. He used to bust Pepsis open, bro, and just spray them all over the room. And, but yeah, we go over there,
Stone
bro.
Cold Steve Austin.
I remember
I think we're packed in here. We used to squeeze 12 motherfuckers in one of those little
In a Wayne Hills apartment.
Yeah. We have people climbing through the window.
I was telling them that. Tell them, okay, so, just so they know I'm not lying, what did Jacob Pino smoke? What he smoked inside of a joint?
Oh, the shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the shit. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, no, I did too until we was on our way up here.
Oh my
And
god.
something got said, and I was like,
I just talked to him.
yeah, shout out Pino.
Yeah. The gravity going.
Yeah, he passed out. Hey, I watched him hit a gravity ball, and he leaned back whenever he did. The back of his head. His eyes rolled to the back of his head. His head hit off the desk. Wham, just the back of it. I thought it killed him. I said, oh, fuck. Shit, man, we used to have fun. Remember we poured the wax on Jeremiah's face?
Sunny D bottle.
I was telling him about that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It was like a ship in a bottle, you know? Like, how did it fit in there? I don't know.
And it wouldn't come out. I told y'all about y'all thought, listen, I
It
don't
was
lie,
bigger
bro.
than the neck of the bottle.
Bro, I told you that, bro. Whenever I would try to dump it out on Leon's back porch, it wouldn't come
It
out.
probably like swelled up in the bottle.
Yeah, like one of those
honestly.
little rubber things you put in the water, and over time it
Steven held the bottle for me. No, I don't remember. But
So you guys clearly have, even though you're not blood, you guys
That's my
could
brother.
be closer than blood. You're brothers.
oh, that was my
I
brother.
clearly see that by the way y'all talk. So
Yeah.
that's a lot.
We used to have fun
Yeah, we did.
a lot.
Wow.
People always think now that I'm alcoholic because I drink.
We were alcoholics then.
I was like, bro, I've been doing this for real since 10 years old. 10 years old I've been doing this. It's just what I enjoy. But, man, we go back like cook crack.
Yeah,
Singing ICP on the school bus.
yeah.
elementary. I just hate everything for you.
Well, you know, at one point, when we had our apartment, we both had our own little studios and shit.
Mhm.
We fucking, that's when I probably drifted right there around that time. When I moved out from there, I got with that chick and then sold a bunch of weed and work set me up with her sister-in-law because they were mad that I'm not walking the streets. Well, I'm trying to get her bond money, but they were mad I was walking the streets and she was in jail, so they set me up. I woke up, I had a TV on my wall mounted, and I had 4 cameras around my house, and I saw them surrounding the house. I was like, oh, fuck. They got me. There was no going out the side door, back door, nothing. They had me. They came in like 12 deep.
What's it typically do?
Yeah.
12, 15, 20.
Them motherfuckers set me up though. They got all my shit almost, didn't they? Because I had his mom picking up some of my things, but they weren't letting her in. They were like hiding, keeping the doors locked. And
Yeah, I remember. Didn't me and Robert go there?
yeah.
Me and Robert went there because we were gonna beat him up and shit.
I was
Yeah.
in jail calling, trying to get my shit secured and everything, but they were just letting my shit go.
Yeah, I remember me and Robert went there because it was right across from Hilltop. Went there and shit because I was going to beat him up.
And I had a lot of shit. Like I had my own little indoor theater, big screens, fucking.
Didn't we get some
workshop.
shit back for you or no?
I think
Like some- like a TV or something?
My TV, some pictures, a jewelry box,
Yeah.
a couple little things.
Not a lot of
Yeah.
everything that you had.
The flag's the main thing that I was all like, he needs that back. It needs to be in the family. You know what I mean? That was like the main
Yeah, the
thing.
family pictures and shit that I lost everything pretty much. I got out, my house was empty. I got out and I had the clothes I was rested in and a smartwatch that I had in my pocket. That's how I got all my phone numbers. I had the charger too, so I got lucky there. And that's all I had. My
When you got out for
favorite
the first,
Jordan
the first 30 days you got out, what'd you do?
13s.
Like, did
I'm
I see,
trying to,
did I see you much then?
I was trying to figure out who snitched, who wore the wire.
That should have been like the last thing on your mind.
Oh man, that consumed me for years trying to find out who it was. Yeah.
It would suck.
I wanted to know who it
The
was because
reality
it was
of
so
it.
close.
It probably would have been worse if you found out who it was, because then you would have got yourself in more trouble.
Oh, guaranteed.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's
you
intimidating
would have went and
witness
tried to,
too.
you know, took some retaliation or something because you was mad and angry.
Well, at that time, I was like, I didn't even care. I didn't care about living, dying, jail, wherever. I didn't care. I felt betrayed by everybody.
I can imagine.
Well, that's what happens when you run like meth heads, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, no, because I mean, some of the best people I ever met did drugs. You know, just because they do drugs don't make them bad people.
Well,
It's what makes them bad people is them themselves and the morals and values and the lines that they're willing to cross. Like I've done drugs before and I've never fucking stolen.
how bad did
from
I
no
judge
one.
you?
I never stolen from no one. or
I used to
anything.
judge you bad, didn't I?
No, not really.
Yeah, well, not to your face, buddy, but behind your back. I did.
Yeah, probably.
No, I was so mad at you when I found out you was doing drugs. God.
I was working a job when I was doing shit. Every day I
So
was
you were
at
a
work.
functioning addict.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, that's what I would call it.
Yeah.
So you were able to.
But I was
Pay for
also
your
able
own-
to not do drugs if I
You
needed to,
also
you
were
know?
able to pay for your own high without stealing from
'Cause,
someone.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I was also able to not do drugs too. It's not like I did drugs every day.
It wasn't a
needed
fiend.
them.
Yeah, he
You
wasn't
know,
a
it
fiend.
was just like a party
Occasional
thing. to
user.
me. A party thing, yeah.
Oh, well, that's a crazy party drug, but he could just
Yeah, I
drink.
know, right?
You know what I mean?
But when I'm putting myself in situations where I'm going to like Southside Columbus, and I'm putting myself in these areas where people are looking at me like, you know,
Well,
fucking
that's why looking at you
blood
because-
territory and shit. I'm putting myself in them situations. I'm carrying me a 45, and I'm fucking going there, and I'm gonna be fine. I'll get high, and I just walk in. You know, fuck it.
Yeah, it's because
Them motherfuckers racist over there. Southside Columbus. Got a lot of.
I was an ex meth addict for many years. The tattoo I have right here covers up my sweet spot where I shot up at.
Yeah.
So, truth be told, if you're always you're an addict regardless. I am always going to be considered an addict no matter what, because I can never erase the fact of what I did. It was there, you know what I mean? Like I did so much meth. I'm talking. I was the guy. So I dug through dirty dumpsters, Picked up my boy's needles, rinsed them out, put bleach to them, and I would use them. Never, and look, listen, knock on wood. By the grace of God, I never caught hepatitis. But
Hepatitis ain't even that bad nowadays, though.
They can actually
You get rid of it now, yeah.
guys, let's not prioritize hepatitis.
It's just like AIDS or something.
No, listen.
I mean, I got AIDS.
I'll catch hepatitis right now, bro.
Do you
Give a
really?
fuck.
No.
I was about to say. Okay.
Shit,
She
I'll
does
probably
though.
You were about to scare me for a second. Like,
Oh,
say
fuck.
No,
something.
look,
yeah,
when I
right.
first got with her, the
The
first
first
time we
time
had
we
sex,
had
I left abruptly, and I looked at her. I said, "Welcome to the world of AIDS."
And then bounced.
Yep. Her friend caught her hair on fire, and I bounced.
All right.
She gave.
I mean, who don't have diseases nowadays, bro?
That's a good prank, though. Look at a girl that you just
I
got
mean, I
with
have
for the first time.
diabetes,
To
but
like,
you can't catch that.
You can. I
Not
caught
for
it.
me.
I caught it.
You can't catch it from me.
Man.
yeah.
So just all the way around, your life has been kind of all over the place, really.
He's just been living.
Yeah. Oh man, I lived a hell of a
Living
life.
the
I've
best.
seen things that a lot of people won't see in their lifetime, and I'm not content though. Even when I had a bunch of money, I had cars, I had my own workshop, business, all that shit. I was never content.
Yeah, I don't think. I
I don't
get
think money can
content
buy
with
you happiness, really.
No.
It can't. It can make things easier, but
Money
at the
can
end
buy
of the day,
things
I
and
had
make
all
things
I had
easier.
all the money that I wanted. I
Yeah.
didn't have to worry about what
Money-
I bought. You know?
I'll tell you
can
what,
buy
whenever I'm
things
out
that
traveling,
things you're happy.
whenever I'm out traveling and fucking just doing my shit,
Yeah.
ooh, I'm the happiest motherfucker.
Don't get me wrong, I wasn't rich. Like I couldn't go out and buy a $10,000 thing, but if I wanted that $10,000 thing, I could have it in a couple weeks if I wanted. You know, bad enough. But I also spent money wisely.
Hey, I remember one week, the best week I remember I ever had. You remember that? Back in the day? Shit, I made like, I think it was like $28,000 in a week. I was like, damn. I was happy. That's a lot of money. All profit, baby. Oh my God. Oh, wish those days would come back. You hear me? The kids fucked up.
I don't think I've ever had more than 10,000 all at once. I've always spent my money. I'll make it and spend it as soon as it comes because I would invest my money in tools and shit, you know.
Yeah, I was shit. I just started buying dumb shit. I bought a couple houses.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah.
People would bring me things.
Oh
to
shit!
sell.
I shouldn't say that on here, should I? My parents bought both houses. I got one now. Fuck it. Yeah. Come get it back in blood. No, I'm just talking shit.
He's still in jail, ain't he? Should I stay?
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
For that.
For that? What did I
For
just say?
that. Oh, get it back at the police station
Nah.
in Atlanta, I believe.
Damn.
Yeah, we figure. What else?
So how do you move?
What do you mean?
How you move around?
Right now?
Yeah.
Borrow a car or?
No, I'm saying
take
like
blood?
how you like move around, like
That's
just
how
like
with my two legs, you know.
yeah type shit. No, I mean like whenever you're out and about, like you just like you're just
Normal.
everywhere.
Just walk in
Just
Walmart
normal.
comfortably.
Yeah,
Stuff.
I blend in.
You ever have you ever, aside from when you got pulled over, have you came into interactions with the cops? Does it make you nervous?
No, not at all. I like in my mind it's set that there's nothing wrong. I ain't got no wrong.
That's the mindset you gotta have.
Yeah.
So I think if you're like
Yeah,
you
so I
be
could go
worried
back
and
to
shit,
looking at the windows again, waiting for flashing lights or something.
yeah, if you're worried, then
Yeah.
fuck. That's my problem. I'm an overthinker real bad.
Yeah.
Like the whole time we're sitting here, I'm just like, man, I'm kind of a cop now. I feel like a cop doing this. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm just such an overthinker, bro. If I was in your position, I couldn't trust no one. I couldn't do. I don't know what. I'd probably kill myself for real. I would just be sad. I'd be so dark.
It's hard. It's hard to trust people. It really is.
Yeah, it's.
Everybody I thought I could trust when shit went down, everybody I thought I could trust disappeared. And then the ones that I didn't expect, you know, some of the ones that I didn't think would be there or help or anything like that, they were.
And it's typically the ones that you least expect to actually be there that are there. You know what I mean? A lot of the times, and that's real.
But it's still like I said though, it's like the motherfuckers you surround yourself with. You know what I mean? You surround yourself with a bunch of people that. Obviously.
It takes loyalty's a big thing, you know. I mean, it takes
Yeah,
a
but-
strong mind to
Yep.
be in the kind of world that you, I, and a lot of other people put themselves in. To be in that world and stay loyal and have morals and values and
You talking about the drug world?
It's a hard, it's a hard thing to hold on to hard thing to
Yeah,
hold
I
on
don't
to.
trust. If motherfucker does drugs, I don't.
Right, that's
hang out
what
with
I'm
him, talk
saying.
to him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
I'll give a
hard
fuck
to
you
trust
smoke
someone
weed,
in
I'll
that
fuck
world.
with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck. The only thing you can do is drink around me, buddy.
Fucking drinkers.
Bro.
I hate
Drinking's not bad
I
though.
hate alcohol.
How? Listen, we're about to get real deep emotional on this one. How you think drinking is bad?
I mean,
First-
how the fuck is drinking bad?
How far do you take the drink?
What do you mean how fucking far? I'd sit in my living room and listen to fucking music. I'm
The
not
first
here,
way to
I'm not
fix
here
your
sucking
problem
dick.
is
I'm not here
defensive,
sucking
but
dick.
I
I
was
was directly talking about.
No, but I'm
him.
saying like, I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not out here sucking dick for shots. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm doing pretty good.
Girls do it all the time.
Huh?
Girls
Somebody
do that all
has,
the
is what I'm
time.
I'm not a
saying.
female
Somebody
though.
Oh.
I'm well off. I'm saying my drinking's not a problem.
Okay, that's better. See,
Well,
that's
dudes
better.
too.
That makes sense because I'm saying like there's other people who cannot.
Yeah, I know, but that's with
Example,
anything.
when
People
Ace would
suck a
get
dick for a
drunk-
cell phone.
When Ace would get
They
drunk,
suck dick.
no,
I'm
that's
just
not what I said, Ace. When Ace would get drunk, listen, he's sober now. He don't drink
Yeah, he hasn't drank in almost
3
a year.
months.
No, it's been almost a year now.
3 months.
Oh.
Hey, alcohol is one of the few things that you
Kill
withdraw
you,
from.
yeah.
If I'm wrong on that, Ace, which I'm 99.9% sure that I'm not, because we just had this conversation 2 days ago, correct me. But
I'll be honest. Man the fuck up and quit being a pussy. Why would you quit drinking? That's just my take on it. Anybody that
you have
quits
to work
drinking,
on him.
anybody quit drinking,
You're a quitter.
and that's a fact. Because one thing about me is I'm not going to quit.
Well,
I'm
there's a
not
bottle
gonna
back there. You want a shot?
I need a shot, bro. I've been
It's
feeling all
right
day.
back there by that
Motherfucker,
bandsaw.
I'm over to be hot. And I ain't drank Ian Jason since we was little. Like,
Move that
for
little
real. I ain't
box
drank
right
Ian
there.
Jason
There's
since
a
I was probably
bottle back
13
there.
years old, bro.
13?
Yeah, that's probably how long it's been. Since I was
We used to
13.
drink the Four Locos every Friday.
Yeah. No, there was the
Juices.
There was the juices. There was before the Four Locos. That's what I'm saying. We've been out here. We was doing this little shit.
Yeah. Bring box.
I remember I slept with that old lady over at Roy and Janet's for some alcohol.
I remember I slept with an
Oh
old lady.
shit, I am bad off. Oh shit.
See?
I am bad off. Fuck. Been bad off for a long time.
I'm just being a friend talking. I got yelled at because he thought, and I was talking about it. Turns
Hey,
around,
that chick
it
was
says he's
low
talking
key a
about himself.
pedophile.
Yeah, bro, I was 14,
That
she was
chick was a
30 years old.
pedophile.
I was
I never
14, she
thought
was
about it
30
like
years
that.
old. Gave me alcohol to sleep with her, and I was like, gang, I did it. Gave it hell.
14?
Yeah, bro, I was
She was
sleeping-
33?
I slept with her. She was 30. I was 16. I slept with like a 56-year-old. I was smacking shit down when I was a kid. I was sleeping with all my mom and dad's friends.
I
So what was
slept
your
with
dad's
an
friends like?
80-year-old lady for a car one time. Yeah. She it still worked, I guess. Sorry, babe.
I already knew this.
Yeah, I did tell you that.
Bro,
This is my favorite car I ever had, though. It was nice.
So why was it your favorite?
oh, I know that old lady.
Do you?
You showed me pictures of her?
I don't know.
Yeah. Because who else slept with her?
Oh, no, that was a different old lady.
Oh, so he was out there smacking old
So there's just old ladies out here just like, you know what, honey?
Bro, we was young as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was young as fuck.
Older ladies, I think most of them are pedophiles.
They love that little shit. They used to, bro, they
They
literally
should not live near schools, for sure.
They used to take my little shit. They would. I got
How old are these women?
bro, I was sleeping with my mom and dad's friends while I was a kid. I remember one time I
I
was
don't know how old
asleep.
your mom and dad are.
They're in their 50s.
Hey, that one chick, Maggie,
She was bad.
she was bad.
She was sexy as fuck. She let me finger her one time.
How both of you still have heads and your women in the room, I'll never know.
We was young, bro. We was fucking literally kids. We was like
Yeah.
13, 14.
I'm just saying, if my wife started talking about anything, getting fingered by another, I'm gonna tear the room apart, bro.
She wasn't fingering me.
I'm gonna tear the room
That's the
apart.
past. That's the past.
Yeah.
I don't care. I do not care. I'm the only one married in here, though, right?
And you-
Aside from you. Okay, that makes
I'll
sense.
feel it
Common
later.
law.
She's gonna beat me later, so.
I already see it, dude. She just listen. You got hot real quick about 30 seconds ago. I saw it.
Hot in here.
Yeah, it's hot here. That's what
It's
it
the baby.
It is hot in here.
So how
It's
far-
like
how
the
far along
best
is she?
excuse around people, and then when you
How
get
far along is
alone,
she?
1
it's
hour from
over.
now. Hey, babe.
When
6
everybody's
months?
gone.
5, 6 months?
Babe, you gotta start adding time better. I think we're closer to 7 now.
We having boy or girl?
We'll know Thursday.
Yeah, we'll know Thursday.
Damn. What you want? You
What
want a
have?
boy?
What you want?
You better have
Huh?
a boy.
Yeah, well,
He's already
I'm
decided
saying
it's
it's a
a
girl. It's a girl.
He's
Why?
already made up his mind.
You want a
He
girl?
wanted that
That's
name,
what I'm
and that's
feeling.
it.
That's what I feel it is.
It's a boy.
I won't say the
I'll
number
fucking
again.
put it back in there.
What? Hey, so
You don't
how-
want a boy?
Is it,
No, I'm just
is it
kidding.
just one baby for sure, or could there be two?
No, it's just one.
I've heard him say that before, and then they go,
Well, you already got names
it
picked
was
up.
hiding behind the other one. There's two.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
Steve
that?
Anna.
Think Mortal, no,
Katana.
think, yeah, let's say
Katana.
Mortal Kombat.
Essence.
She's like, don't put that evil on me.
Weird. Katana
Still-
Essence weird.
You know what that name is? Who else has that kid's name?
Yeah, I do. But I like the name.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
How long's it been since you fucked them?
Since I was like, since we went over to their house when they moved.
Oh shit, that was fucking
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Yeah. Fucking, that name goes better for me. I like it.
I've literally
Original.
known you. I've known you for so long. You remember one time we got really drunk and I drank all them beers and I woke up naked. All my clothes were at your house and I woke up naked at my house.
You guys see how deep they
I
keep
don't
looking in each
remember
other's
that.
eyes?
I don't
I
remember.
love him,
that.
right? Ain't saw him in forever. That's
Just
literally my
kiss
brother.
him.
Well, we just went
We
to
have
we
kids.
just went to a concert not too long ago. That wasn't too long ago,
Yeah,
was
like a
it?
year ago. But I mean, still, bro, I saw you, what, twice in 5
Yeah.
years?
Yeah.
I just want to just hold you.
I was about to say, have you hugged him since you've been here?
No.
You gotta get
When we're
rid of
both
that.
sweaty.
Yeah.
You're Ricky Gillen,
I don't like being sweaty.
Yeah.
brother.
We don't hug. We know what it is.
Yeah.
Love's there.
He's like, we don't hug no more. I remember the fingers.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You used to hate that shit.
Oh man, I get so pissed. But I got good at blocking it. 'Cause I knew it was. I just knew
Did
it
he
was
actually
coming.
insert?
Yeah, I would get inside of you.
Man, it go deep.
I would literally, you walk past me, bro, and I'd just fucking cram you.
Do not go in front of him on the stairs.
I don't do that shit no more.
Oh, you sure?
That was a kid thing,
A kid thing.
yeah. Yeah, we was little ass.
Oh,
kids.
you meant he was a kid.
Steven's older than me. He's just my little brother.
How are you?
He's 30. I'm about to be 29 next month. So, Steven's older than me. He just, I've always been bigger than him. You know what I mean? So I was the one doing the fucking. You know what I mean?
These guys. Oh my gosh.
No, I mean, not much bigger than when. To me, it seems like you're still the same size as when you were 13. Maybe because I grew a little bit too at the same time. But you always just been a bigger dude.
Yeah.
You
Bigger
look at
dude
Ricky
with
when he was
powerful
13,
fingers.
and everyone would mistake him for an adult. You know?
Yeah, they would, wouldn't
That,
they?
remember that one big dude that came up on you trying to fight you that one day? Like he's 13 and
Or the match shit.
14.
Or
No,
not, or
over that chick,
Chuckles.
some random chick. We were walking in the alley, remember? And this dude, big ass bodybuilder dude, came up on Ricky and tried to fight him. And fucking 14 years old. You don't remember that? But yeah, he was
Why not, bro? Fuck, I was
No,
a pussy
he-
there for a while. I never.
He stood his ground though. He
Whenever I
stood
was a
his
kid,
ground.
I never wanted to fight unless Robert was there. Like, and I would fight. Don't get me wrong. If I had
See,
to
like
fight,
who mentored you how to fight?
the Robert.
Yeah.
Well, I just knew he would never let me get fucked up.
You was using boxing though. You got a belt.
Yeah.
What did you got a division in that? What division was you in?
Yeah, I was ranked number. I was ranked number 2 in the heavyweight division.
I was supposed to
TJ
mention
Hensley was ranked number 1. I won the Junior Olympics. I won the tri-state area championships. And then I just won another tournament.
Still, good workmanship, good stuff to do.
I was good. Yeah, I mean, I won the same thing Mike Tyson won when he was a kid.
Matt was the one that got
Yeah,
us
Matt
into
Todd,
fighting.
yeah, Matt Todd.
Matt's the one that got us all into boxing and shit.
So where'd you all start boxing at?
I went down to the Hookster Books.
I barely went to boxing. I went to the gym a few times, but
That was Mark Frazee, right? Yeah.
That was my coach. Yeah.
Is he still alive?
No, he just died recently.
Are you serious?
yeah,
Goes
Mark
for it.
died.
I just went to his funeral a couple weeks ago.
No
No
way,
shit.
bro.
That's crazy.
R.P. Mark. Yep.
Yeah, R.I.P. Mark.
Wasn't his brother the barber shop? His brother the barber over there?
No,
No, that was
that's Phil Bender.
what's the Benders? Yeah, yeah.
Phil and Rick and all.
Phil and Rick Bender,
Yeah.
yeah. My mom, it's not my mom, my stepmom. My ex-stepmom dated Rick Bender. Wait, is it Rick? Is Rick the super tall one? Or is
Yeah,
it?
redhead.
Yes, yeah, him. So listen, he's a crazy street boxer, dude, right?
Mm.
Okay.
He's just a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, telling me these wild stories about her having to fist fight him, and that he was just mad power, just knockout.
Yeah, he was a
power.
fucking champion kickboxer, but
Yeah,
he's
so
a bad motherfucker.
so it's just like fighting Andrew Tate in the flesh or something.
Nah, he would fuck Andrew Tate up. Shout out Rick Bender. Rick Bender's a bad motherfucker.
Hey, let's
Bender's
make that
wrong,
happen.
man.
Wait, is Rick still around, right?
Hmm?
Think he's still getting
He's
ready
gotta
to do
be
something?
old.
He's old
Yeah,
now.
way
He
old.
can probably still fight.
Come on, Rick, we gotta put you in there with Tate.
Andrew
He's
Tate's
probably
only like
pushing
fucking
like 60
30.
or something.
I'd say he's in his
30,
50s.
he's 30. Who, Andrew Tate?
Andrew Tate's probably like 34, maybe 36.
No, he's way older than me.
He's not that old. He's like
Andrew-
maybe 38.
No,
at
Andrew
tops.
Tate's like 40 years old. I'm very certain of it.
But So I mean, anything else you want to talk about? Get off. Yeah, I mean, your chest, nothing.
No.
Good long
It's all up to you,
I
bro.
mean,
It's
What's up? I don't know. We ain't really.
it's your story. I mean, tell it how you want to tell it. We've been getting off topic, talking about fucking old ladies and
Yeah. I mean, that's what built up to the story. That's all the in between is where it's at, you know.
All the madness in between all
Yeah.
the little random side adventures.
Yeah.
we've
Side
badass
quests.
kids, man.
So your life has literally been like this, like literally, like you've had the storyline of GTA 5. You beat the game, but you have all the side missions.
Something like that.
That's basically
But,
how your life played
imagine investing all your money and not getting your investment back.
You want to know what his life was like?
I did.
You failed it.
His life was like.
It sucks. I know.
Yeah.
You ever watch Shameless?
Yeah.
That's Mickey. I'm Ian.
Oh boy.
I never watched it.
It's a good comparison.
You would
Yeah,
very
I
much
never
so
watched it.
probably. If you're anything like your brother, which you clearly are, you like it.
It's a really good
It's-
show.
I've compared
It's
that to
emotional.
that
It's
before,
very
right?
funny. But
Yeah.
I'm more of a Game of Thrones kind of person.
Yeah,
you know? a lot
well,
of cousin fucking
it's a lot of fucking
Yeah.
Mickey and Ian's together
which, by
that
the
day.
way, what is y'all? First, second, or third? It's one of the three. I guess I call it.
and.
It's first, ain't it?
Yep.
I knew it.
Yep.
It's a sister.
Yeah, that's your
Safari's
sister,
was
Kelly.
breastfeeding.
No, we're not really cousins.
But so I mean,
For
like
the camera.
for the camera.
Yeah, for the camera.
I always tell the camera.
Oh, it's
Any
for
girl
the
I'm
camera?
ever.
Y'all really ain't cousins?
Yeah. Allegedly. See what?
You guys kind of look alike.
If
though.
your kid's
That's
born
why I
with
said
three
it.
eyes,
I knew you
you'll
were
know.
That's why I said.
They have. Well, Steven, his dad looked like he was like non-American. He looked like
So fast.
Korean or something.
German. It's German.
He looked Korean though.
Yeah.
You guys all got them
No,
slanted
white.
eyes and shit.
Do we?
Yeah.
I figured I had like the big American eyes.
Girl, you was younger.
You were like,
Girl, you was young. Girl, you was young, bro, but you was always high too.
yeah.
That could've been it.
That's probably why.
But yeah, bro. Yeah, me and Steven, we've done a lot of shit together. I remember one time, him and his dad took me to go drop off a box of kittens. He put them in the box, shut the box up, put them on top of the
did.
levee, and we left them.
You left them cats. You killed all of them cats.
No, I didn't. You
They
guys
died
did.
because of you, probably.
You guys killed him and took me on that mission,
No,
bro.
I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Listen, I was walking down the street, right? And it was like, come get in the car, Rick. I didn't know what we was doing. And they took us on a mission to go kill a bunch of cats.
You guys are evil.
Bro, you hear me? I was so fucked up over that for 2 days.
I was about to say,
Hey, we had
you
these
love
little
animals, I
motorcycles.
know you
Remember when we
do.
had the little motorcycles?
And we drive them around.
Yeah, his would break down all the time, so
We
I
had
put a
a
car
battery.
battery on mine.
Yeah, we jump it.
One time we were riding and we were going full speed and this motherfucker's pulling a trash can and I'm right behind him. He let go of the trash can. I fucking went, bam, crashed in that bitch. Oh, that fucked me up.
Man, we used to have fun. You remember we used to take the fucking cars? We'd take the motors out of the kids' cars
Yeah.
and ride them down the big ass hill across from
Yeah.
Wayne Hills.
Wayne Hills was the best shit ever.
It really was.
Wayne
People-
Hills probably ain't like that anymore, but it was great. Like the whole fucking building,
There's a lot of
the
OD
whole
that goes
section
on.
would just get together on Fridays and everybody just get drunk together, play basketball and fucking
Yeah,
it was
everybody
great.
does
Hide and
fitting all
seek
together
tag.
now.
Yeah, we played hide and go seek tag. We used to have fun, bro.
Yeah, Wayne Hills was great growing up.
I loved
I've
it.
missed
It's
it.
called Kendall Heights now.
Yeah, yeah.
If it was still like it was whenever I was a kid, I would live there. I would sell my house and just move.
Hell
back.
yeah, it was great.
This shit was fun.
And we at one point me and him were neighbors, you know. So I mean,
Yeah.
we just climb out the window, go to the next
I
window.
lived in apartment B. He lived in apartment C. We was in the same cubby hole.
Yeah.
And then
Ricky didn't like the windows though. We'd have to get him through the door.
Yeah. What the fuck you trying to say,
He
buddy?
didn't like climbing in the window.
Buddy, okay, so like I told y'all, whenever I would climb out on the roof, Leon somehow would always tell on me. That's why I didn't like him. That's why we poured the shit on his back porch. You didn't get in
Butterbean-
trouble for it. Butterbean, yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't get in trouble. Steven had it made. I saw Steven get in trouble one time. Him and his dad got in a fight, and I watched that shit. And I watched Steven get his ass kicked, and I was like, oh fuck. That shit was funny. That was the only time, and I think after that, bro, he made us a big ass dinner. You guys invited me over. He bought you little baby roofs in the pack.
Yeah.
I used to steal those every time I'd leave, bro. Cause you feel me, we didn't have shit like that over my apartment. So every time I leave, I just steal some snack cakes and shit. Start stuffing my pockets.
I used to do stuff like that to my homie's house.
Grab pops. I mean, they wouldn't even notice, bro. They'd have fucking case
Shout
of
out
pops.
Taylor. Sorry about all your use.
They would have so much fucking shit, dude. I never even ate breakfast food until I went over to Stevens.
I mean, that's probably. I mean, my dad, he only smoked cigarettes, and he lived off cigarettes and coffee.
I know you
Like,
used to go over there and steal them for us.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
did
that
he
was
let
like
you
my
smoke?
mom did that.
Huh?
She lived.
He
off
let you
cigarettes.
smoke? I don't even
No,
remember.
he didn't.
I remember he used to steal them though.
Yeah. He knew that I was stealing them though, but I wouldn't smoke in front of him.
I wouldn't smoke in front of mom and dad neither.
Yeah. But we get wasted upstairs. We'd have our apartment filled with people. My sister would have a bunch of people over. I'd have a bunch. We had 3 rooms up there, and they were all filled.
Yeah.
There'd be people crashing
So
on the
you've had a
floor and
lot
shit.
of. So you had a lot of fun, like upon everything else that you went through. You guys have just had a lot of.
Our childhood was great. Oh, we had a good ass childhood.
Yeah.
So it was, would you say it was really more or less after your dad passed away that it,
No, because I mean, I ended up moving back in with him too.
Yeah, we still had fun after that.
No, I'm talking about your life getting into what the whole purpose of this whole interview. Like after your dad passed away, were you and your dad close?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
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 So like, it was hard on you probably when your dad died. Clearly.
Oh yeah.
So like, at that point, do you think that's when like maybe some things shifted? Like, you know what? I don't care if I take a step this way. I don't care if I take a step this way. Or was it just like anger?
No, I wasn't at that time. Because if anything, you know, I didn't want him to be like,
upset with
like let's say he was looking down. You know, at that time I was trying to
So you're
keep it
so
straightforward.
you believe in heaven?
No,
So what do you mean by looking down?
I'm not religious. Well, at that time, you know, I had a little bit of a belief. You know,
What happened to it?
what happened to it?
Yeah.
It just disappeared. I don't know.
Think you're gonna see him again one
Science,
day?
education, knowledge. And,
Science is fake.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to tell you that. But there can be so many good people in here be like, what does he mean by that? And do your research.
But yeah, it's not going that subject.
Yeah, yeah. He started tripping, didn't he?
Who, me?
Yeah.
But no,
No,
to
dude,
each
it's
their
real.
own.
It's real.
Yeah, to each their own, though. I mean,
To each their
It
own,
involves
and
with-
I don't judge.
no,
you.
I believe in God,
You know what I
and
mean? Like,
I think that,
It's
you know
a
what I
real
mean?
action.
I believe
But-
that maybe beyond everything there is a higher power, not someone that's knowledgeable of what's going
I
on.
won't get
here.
into it.
And whenever
because
you're young,
on this topic,
I feel like motherfuckers
say
that
I'm
later on,
agnostic.
though,
Then
reach
we'll
out
say
to
I'm
me. We'll talk
agnostic.
about it.
motherfuckers that are young and they go through so much shit, I understand, especially like how he went through. Like I said, I was there. Even though we had fun, bro, don't get it fucked up. Our childhood was not good. We didn't grow up with money. We didn't grow up with shit. Our childhoods were not good, but we just made the fucking most of anything we had. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, we had a good childhood.
As we all probably
yeah,
the best that we
from
could.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
that's all it was. So I mean, I understand some people, like not
And
everybody's
drugs
like,
were all around us too.
Yeah, oh my
like,
God.
we were surrounded by.
my
that
list. I'm
shit,
gonna
that
put my
life,
mom and
you
dad
know?
on drugs with him, and I didn't even know it. They were smoking weed with him and shit. And like I said, like we're kids, we're little ass kids. They're smoking weed with him and shit, and I didn't even know about none of that shit until he ended up telling me one time.
I didn't do nothing other than weed until I was like 19, 18, 19.
But yeah, like, I mean, it was. I don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't. That's why I don't. I ain't gonna get into it, bro. I just don't respect motherfuckers, bro.
Hey, shit happens. Life happens, and
I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I had a great.
yeah, I just try to blend in with everything and go as if nothing's ever happened and hope for the best.
Kind of seems like, well, clearly Portion said to hold you wherever.
All portions is terrible though.
If you know what I mean, like it's been
They want you bad, huh?
Yeah, they do.
They just don't want to come all the way up here and get anywhere.
Well, they said to wait a week, and they're probably so full up here. There's so much shit goes on
Oh yeah.
down here in Virginia, bro. That motherfucking.
Well, they were
fucked up.
releasing people from Portsmouth this year too, just like recently because it was so full. So they can't even keep enough. They don't even got enough space to keep people in there. But they're also arresting people over literally just the
Anything, yeah.
dumbest of dumbest things. Like to the point where some of the judges have even gotten mad, like asking the arresting officer, "Are you serious? Why are they in here?" Like because they're charging with things that don't. That's not even really.
Portsmouth's
actually
corrupt
charged.
though. Portsmouth
Oh, it's
is
bad.
really
Dude,
corrupt.
yeah.
probably
Trust
the most
me.
corrupt city I've
That's
ever heard
why I
of.
moved out of Portsmouth and I just mind my business. I don't go up there no more.
Yeah, Portsmouth's wild. I
Like, I was worried about going in that bitch for real. Like, especially when that Mike Moran shit happened, because that was the lawyer we went to, where my dude went to. That was his lawyer when we had our case, and you know, he got raided right during our case. So.
Oh, Mike Moran, shout out,
I
Cub.
went into his office one time and he had bitches
Prostitutes
going
and
around
shit, yeah.
cleaning and shit, calling him daddy. I was like, oh my god, what y'all need?
Yeah, he did my first house deed for me. Shout out, bro.
Yeah,
They kill him too.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, that's definitely some.
I mean, he was
going on,
just
man.
he was good in health until he got arrested and all of a sudden died.
I seen you did Dylan not too long ago
Yeah,
too.
we bleeped that out actually. Shit, Portsmouth get on my ass.
Yeah, I was about to say this. Yeah, because I was about to
Yeah.
point out
Portsmouth
that
rocks.
yeah.
Especially Wayne Hills.
Yeah, Portsmouth is solid.
Yeah.
Fuck all the cops down there. It was cool.
No, there's good people in Portsmouth too. There's
Yeah.
good
No,
and
there
bad
are.
everywhere. You know,
There are
but-
good people everywhere. There's sucky
Yeah.
people everywhere.
Yeah.
There's the multitude of people that's everywhere is just crazy.
The only thing that sucks about Portsmouth is the jobs. You know, there ain't too many jobs over
Yeah,
there.
facts. You saw the Dylan shit?
Yeah, I watched
like that?
one. Yeah, I watched it. I feel
Dylan.
bad for Dylan. Dylan's had a hell of a
Wild
life
life,
too.
too, yeah.
Yeah,
Still you talking about.
You like that
Married.
Nikki girl and all that shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't watch this, but if he does, you know, he knows.
Everybody thought that he killed her and shit, and he didn't
Yeah, that
he
was
was killing
fucked
her.
up.
Everybody called him a killer forever. I remember. I
Dude
remember,
tattooed her name on him before he even met her, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
I remember whenever his mom died, I was the one that had to tell him.
yeah,
He walked in and I was like, I didn't know how
it
to
was
tell
right
him.
during the time I was going through my shit
Yeah,
too.
I didn't know how to tell him. I was just like, your mom died, and he was just like, broke down. I was just like, oh shit, I should probably said it a different way.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, but it just got dropped on you too, though. So
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how to deal with shit like that anyway, so I don't know what the fuck you expect me to say. I don't even know why they told me to tell him.
Yeah.
Y'all should have come over and told
We
me.
were, we just smoked and I smoked and drank. Ricky drank, but Dylan was the part of our little circle that.
I was a drug addict.
Yeah, he went straight to it.
Yeah, but he's
like-
shoving turkey
didn't
baster
wait
up
no
his ass,
time.
bro, and just whatever he can get. Tylenols, do you hear me?
Yeah.
He's doing anything. Motherfucking ibuprofen.
yeah.
Yeah. Pull out some Roofalin. He'd be like, I don't care. You ain't got to sneak that shit.
You remember we used to steal bus bars from Austin's mom?
Yeah.
And Dylan would take those. I don't even know if bus
Austin
bars
took
did.
her whole script one time, and the bag got ran over or something. So it was like powder of Lortabs, powdered Lortabs, and he's going around trying to sell that shit.
Oh, shit, I remember we was kids, bro. Ellen used to take us. Well, not take us. She used to have Austin and us all go to places, and he'd have to steal. That was the only way he could come outside and play.
Yeah.
was if
Oh
he'd
man,
steal some
that's
shit.
crazy. Yeah. His mom was like,
She's cool now. She's like works and shit.
yeah.
I don't know what the fuck was wrong with
She was
her.
pretty controlling.
Yeah.
Oh.
She would be like, you got to go out and steal some shit and bring me back so much shit, or you can't go outside and play with your friends today.
Mm-hmm.
So boom, we're all heading down to Big Lots, Save Lot, Oasis. You remember we used to go in there and steal cartons of cigarettes.
Yeah.
We'd go in there and steal cartons of cigarettes, alcohol. I'd be up at the front desk just talking. I can't wait to get to talking. So I'm up there, boom, 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 boom. My friend's back there just hitting licks. I'm talking about Jeremiah stuffing motherfucking cartons of cigarettes down in his fucking pants.
I couldn't steal. I was a terrible thief.
Oh, bro, I was too for the longest.
I feel like they're watching me the whole time. Like, oh,
That's why I'd go up there and talk.
I'd put something in my pocket and take it back out. Like, nope, they busted me.
I'll just instantly, I'll sit up there and someone get caught, I'll just start crying. You hear me?
I need my mom.
Yeah. Fuck. Don't only get him too. I start pointing out everybody. You hear me?
I stole a tree one time from Big Lots. They told me I wasn't allowed back in 500 feet of the fucking building. Like, what the fuck?
I used to do hella skateboards.
I
for
lived
Big
like
Lots.
fucking 400 away from there.
You remember when? Whenever we used to fuck with Ladderman?
Oh, yeah.
He hated us bad.
Yeah.
This dude, he used to have a ladder out back of his. So we was them kids that you wasn't allowed having nothing nice on the blocks.
Yeah.
The block was gonna look like shit. You know what I mean?
We did not tolerate Karens. Or
Bro,
Karens.
at all. Like, bro, if you
Yeah.
was trying to make your shit look nice, we was fucking it up. He was used to have this ladder, and he would like put like
Plants and
plants
flowers
and shit on it.
We
We
probably
come
put a lot of love and care. And
yeah, we come
fucking
through every
time
night,
on
bro,
them
just
things.
knock them all off. Bam,
Yeah.
bam. This motherfucker would chase us down and shit. Didn't he catch you one time?
Yeah. He caught us and then tried to fight the dude that wasn't there.
Do you remember that old bitch come out? Her name was like Lauren or something. She was real
Oh,
old,
yeah.
and we hit her in the face with the water balloon full
Oh,
like mustard
yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, crack her ass! Wow.
Yeah.
God.
No Karens around there.
Uh-uh.
We made people move out that bitch.
Bro, we was fucking bad, bro. We was bad.
Like, you ever watch them fucking survival movies where the kids come in little gangs and make you pay a toll to get past?
Yeah,
That was us.
That was
hit
us.
everyone with my car.
Yeah.
No,
On
no.
my soul.
No.
I kid you not.
Bro, we had
We'd
motherfuckers.
the windows
We had
down, stand your tires.
Yeah, bro, we had motherfuckers standing there with brakes like this, waiting for you to move, buddy.
When we got caught climbing
Black
up in
kids.
Brandy's window, wasn't you there? All climbing on the roof and the cop came out?
That was you and John Cozy and all y'all.
Yeah.
I was around the corner. I was coming around.
What's the cozy I don't like's name?
Is he? Ain't he dead?
I don't even. I
John
never that.
Cozy,
It's
is
not
he
that I
dead?
don't like him.
Nah, he's in
We
jail
strongly
for.
Sister died.
disagree with each other.
No,
No?
His name's Anthony. 'cause
no. He I
John's
guess
his
he like
brother.
something happened.
No, the cozy.
Some kid died and
Cozy
he robbed him or
Bryant.
something.
Yeah, but his name
No, I
is
was in jail with him
Anthony
actually.
Coates.
You know what? I was in jail with him.
Shout out, Cozy.
Yeah, someone died or something,
I don't got an issue with you, buddy.
and I guess he robbed him.
Issue for your issue.
I don't know. That's what he's in prison for. I don't know how long he got.
Well, so moral of everything is just riding it out. You've made your decision, like just let it ride out. And
Hope
just
for the best.
Whatever happens,
I
happens.
try to lay low and work and keep my to the mind, not to stay busy.
Build a little bit of everything.
You know, a little bit of everything. I do carpentry. I can pretty much build a house from the ground up. You know.
So you've got a literal lot of raw talent. Then you got skills.
Yeah.
So like, what's some of the things you like to build? Like you said, you built house from the house up. Or you do that-
Charges up.
Yeah.
Like,
I like to build meth labs and.
Yeah.
No,
That's crazy.
craftsman wise, what do you like?
Crafted meth lab.
No, I like to make. I don't really like to build things. I like to take things and make them nicer. That's probably why.
Renovate
Like
things.
growing up as a kid, that's probably why it was so good because
So
we
you can
took
take
what
an
we
old
had and
dresser
made the best of it. You know.
Just make it into something beautiful. Resand it down, change the knobs, paint it,
Yeah.
brace it up better, make it stronger, sturdy it up.
We
Exactly.
used to have to do that with old bike suites still.
So you basically fabricate things. You're a fabricator.
Yeah, I can fabricate.
Yeah,
some
you're a
things.
fabricator. You refix things.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's like the amount of work that's actually in the work. You know what's crazy? And I've said this too. People like you that have that natural skill can do that. And there are people that go to college for this, bro. That go to and still can't do it.
Right.
There are people that go to college and fail their class. They say that in the world to be anywhere you got to have a college degree or a bubble degree. I've never stood by that my
completely
whole
disagree.
life. I've never stood by that because I've known felons who have had crazy charges that have came out of prison, turned their life around, and are the guy that works for me right now. He is a crazy carpenter, is he not? Crazy carpenter did a lot of time in prison, has no degrees, no nothing, but just like you could build a house from the ground up, and don't need a blueprint. You can just do it.
Yeah.
See, that's a
You
gift.
know,
You're
it's some
gifted,
things
bro.
you know you take pride in over time.
Yeah, you're gifted, bro.
take
You
time.
got things. You could build a house, dude. That says a lot. Listen, if I had to build a house for me and my family, we're in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna do my best, but like, if you could give me every tool, every piece of wood, be like, build a house.
You wanna know where you got that from?
What?
Building all those, us building all those hideouts up in the woods and shit.
Oh yeah.
The
Where'd that-
motherfucking clubhouses and shit.
Yeah.
I always wanted a tree clubhouse, never had one.
We would do it in Wayne Hills, bro.
Up in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
We'd have some fucking crazy
Badass
paintball
ones.
wars
Yeah.
too. Like our paintball wars were not like
You guys
shoot each
freeze
other.
it too?
We would
Or
hold
was
each
it
other hostage
switched?
and all kinds of shit. Beat each other with the guns.
Remember that one time I come walking through, I got, I think it was Roy. Was it me and you versus Roy and Pino?
Yep.
And they shot me in the face. We didn't wear
Oh.
masks or nothing. It was like
Multiple
wham, wham,
shots in
wham,
the
wham,
face.
off to the fucking
His
forehead.
face went from white to fucking pink, just like.
Yeah, bro. And we used to get down up there. Didn't you got shot in the eye when you was a kid with the paintball?
Oh yeah,
didn't you?
no, I got shot in the eye raw too though. I was.
Point
I
blank.
didn't even see it coming either. Almost lost my eye because
Black your eye.
Yeah,
All
fucking-
my eye was swelled shut for months. Couldn't see out of it for a while. Yeah.
Well, say that would suck. Imagine it swelling up with the paint.
No, it was so swollen I couldn't open it.
Fuck, man. Seems like yesterday we was just doing all that shit, huh? It don't feel like it was 20 fucking years ago.
I mean, other than tattoos, you don't look the same.
Thank you. Nah, I'm
I
old
can't
now.
wait till he gets wrinkles and gray hair.
I'm getting gray. I'm getting gray bad. I got it in my beard,
Yeah.
my
I
hair.
got it awful.
Do I got gray hairs? Yeah, shit.
Yeah, I got it bad, bro.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even give a fuck at this point. I'm getting old, and
Yeah, I don't even care.
I'm like, fuck it, bro.
The day that I hit 30, it was awful. I didn't know my last birthday was coming, and it was so close. So my kid's like, Dad, your birthday's in like 3 days. I was like, yeah, I feel that. Because seriously, it seems like every year that I get older, something else hurts.
My shit already hurts.
I'm 34 years old, and I seriously feel like I'm 60.
Yeah, I got a torn rotator cuff, a tore meniscus, broke my elbow, falling off a car drunk one night. Both my hands are broke. I just
Now you
broke
got
this finger.
arthritis through your whole body.
I just broke this finger the other night. Feel this shit.
Oh, I can see it from
Yeah.
here.
It's
Yeah,
actually
and
broke up in there.
I
Like
screwed up, squeezed it earlier.
broke that. My knuckle's broken literally half. You can feel the dent on the inside of it goes all the way up it.
Were you playing football that time that Justin Mabry broke my arm?
Yeah.
I made that touchdown though. I made that touchdown.
Didn't
He
you
tackled
fumble?
me. He tackled me after the touchdown.
Didn't you fumble though?
No. Well, I mean, I made the touchdown. I'm already cheering myself on, and he motherfucker comes up and tackles me.
Was you wearing them rings when you fought?
Yeah, I'm not gonna take these off for nobody.
Retailer just.
Yeah, I'm.
Jeez, dog.
If I listen, I don't give a fuck who you are. You know what I mean? Be my kid. You're catching these. These hands are brittle and old. Done too much with them. I ain't got it no more. I'm putting motherfuckers in jail. They put their hands on
I
me.
had to get surgery not too long ago.
I should have got surgery so many times on these.
Yeah.
But give it about a year, they'll be healed up good enough to be able to get another fight. And they'll be down for a
I'm
couple
supposed to
months.
go back and get the stent taken out and shit.
Yeah, because you had heart problems there for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, but no, those kind of dissipated. You know, it was like a heart valve my body didn't keep up with. I was like growing older than my heart valve was for a younger person almost.
Yeah,
I grew out
I
of
remember
that,
you
though.
said smoking weed affected you.
Yeah,
Right?
I quit smoking weed because of that. And then went to other shit. Like, yeah, I don't got heart problems anymore.
Just do some meth.
Yeah, my heart's going too slow, so now let's speed it up.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. Is that a tattoo on your hand or you just drawing on yourself?
No, I fucked it up. It did not heal right.
Oh, it's a tattoo?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got that shit tattooed on me too.
yeah. Yeah, it did not heal well at all. I fucking keep going to finish it too, because I got a tattoo gun. I did a tattoo on her and all kinds of shit, but yeah, it's hard to stretch that skin right there by yourself.
Take
Someone
it
said
back.
use tape, yeah.
Take some, get that waterproof, it's the medical tape. Tape the top of your hand back into underneath your palm.
You still got that tattoo I done on you?
Yeah.
Better
Something,
yet,
yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
get one of those clamps, bro.
Well, we've been in here
That's a
forever
good
doing
one.
this. It's hot.
It is
Yeah.
hot. It's hot.
Uh,
So what y'all about to do though? Just write me when I'm in.
Like shit.
Send me some, put some
Just
money
don't
on
get
my
caught.
books. Yeah, I'm not going to get caught.
Knock on wood.
No, I just believe it. I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
it.
Yeah, don't.
I feel like I'm not. The last time they looked for me, they were looking for me way off. They were way off. I'm sure if they wanted to find me, they could find me, but
Yeah.
I don't do nothing to get in trouble. Why would they?
Keep it that way. Anyways, thank you, bro. I love you.
Much love.
Hope y'all enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe. Any last
It was,
words?
it was nice to meet you, brother. And I
Likewise.
I hope that your journey from here, I hope it's safe. I hope everything happens with purpose, and I hope that you, hope you have a healthy life, bro.
Yeah.
And don't get caught.
Don't get caught.
We're out.